Lucy is an orphan and professional girlfriend. One day, enticed by a handsome payment, she agrees to Jack's request to help him pursue his ex-girlfriend at a restaurant. Lucy affectionately holds Jack's hand, making Amy jealous. Amy storms off angrily, nearly stumbling, prompting Jack to rush to her aid and impulsively kiss his beloved. Lucy rushes over immediately after receiving a call from Henry, but he accuses her of being late and demands that she find a stranger to have a drink with as a punishment. Lucy meets Owen, who initially considers refusing, but Lucy's request reminds him of a childhood companion he has been searching for years, prompting him to agree out of softness. Upon completing the task, Lucy is overjoyed and leaves happily. However, upon returning to the room after finishing the task, Henry remains unpredictable and unceremoniously dismisses her. Krista finds Lucy in front of the mirror fixing her makeup and warns her not to compete with her for Henry's love. Lucy hears the warning but doesn't take it seriously. Later, Owen encounters a slightly intoxicated Lucy who had been drinking with Jack. In a moment of impulse, Lucy kisses Owen passionately, igniting the passion between them. Owen enthusiastically responds to Lucy's kiss. The next morning, Lucy is surprised to wake up in a strange bed. As she tries to leave, Owen grabs her by the collar, pushes her back onto the bed, and playfully teases her with flirtatious words. Before Lucy leaves, Owen hands her some money and suggests that she become his exclusive professional girlfriend. Lucy is delighted upon receiving the money from Owen. She hopes to terminate the contract with Henry. At that moment, Owen realizes that Lucy is the childhood companion he has been searching for all these years. Meanwhile, unable to reach Henry, Lucy heads to the bar to find him, intending to end her professional girlfriend relationship with him. Henry, feeling angry, humiliates Lucy with money and attempts to kiss her forcibly. In a fit of anger, Lucy kicks Henry and decisively walks away. After receiving Owen's call, Lucy swiftly heads to his location to take care of the intoxicated Owen. As she prepares to leave with Owen, she unexpectedly runs into Henry. In order to avoid being noticed by Henry, she hurriedly hides in Owen's embrace, creating a subtle aura of ambiguity between them. Just as she is about to say something to Henry, he faints. Later, she personally escorts Owen back home, but as they bid farewell, Owen tightly pulls her into his arms. After leaving, she encounters a grandfather who suddenly falls ill. Henry demands that Lucy pay a substantial breach of contract penalty, forcing her to reluctantly agree to accompany him to the evening event. However, to her surprise, she encounters Owen at the party. Lucy is keen to leave, but Owen astutely yules her into his embrace. In a bid to evade detection by Henry, Lucy and Owen hastily conceal themselves in a corner. Just in the nick of time, Krista appears suddenly, successfully diverting Henry's attention. Lucy unexpectedly encounters the grandfather she saved last time. Upon entering the house, she is surprised to find out it belongs to Owen and Henry. While contemplating leaving, she coincidentally crosses paths with the two brothers returning home. She sat down with an embarrassed expression. The grandfather explains to them that Lucy is the person who saved his life and intends to generously reward her. However, Lucy firmly refuses to accept this reward. Henry insults Lucy with harsh words, but she is speechless and chooses to ignore him, making Henry very angry. On the other side, Grandpa and Lucy were talking. Owen overhears the conversation between the grandfather and Lucy, misunderstands Lucy's intentions, thinking she likes Henry, and jealously embraces her in a corner. Lucy promptly explains the situation to Owen, making him feel relieved, and Owen affectionately touches her forehead, leaving her feeling incredulous. During dinner, the grandfather happily declares Lucy as his granddaughter, leading to Henry angrily leaving. In the car, Owen expresses affection towards Lucy, creating an ambiguous atmosphere, and he kisses her. The scene of Owen bidding farewell to Lucy is witnessed by Sophia, Henry's mother. Sophia gives Lucy some money, demanding her to leave Henry, but Lucy disregards this. Meanwhile, Henry finds Owen and warns him not to compete for Lucy's heart. However, Owen has deeply fallen in love with Lucy and has Steve find him an expensive ring to gift her as an expression of his feelings. Henry was in a bad mood after his quarrel with his mother and drank a lot. When Henry gets drunk, he calls Lucy and she comes to pick him up. The moment is also watched by Owen, who is standing off to the side. Owen is feeling a little jealous. Lucy personally escorts him back home. Lucy goes into hiding urgently because of an unexpected encounter. Sophia and Krista come home. Henry dismisses Christine, whom he has secretly admired for years, causing Sophia to become extremely angry that a fierce argument erupts between Henry and Sophia. When leaving, Lucy unexpectedly runs into Owen, who tightly embraces her. This moment is captured by Krista and sent to Henry. Henry angrily calls Lucy to the pool. When Lucy arrives at the pool, she unexpectedly runs into Steve, who takes the opportunity to pass on a message to Owen. Henry shows her the photos taken by Krista, also rudely snatching and tossing her beloved necklace into the pool. Enraged, Lucy slaps Henry and searches for the necklace by diving into the pool. Just then, Steve notifies Owen to come quickly. Owen arrives in time to rescue Lucy from the water. Lucy, unable to swim, faints, causing Owen to worry and care for her throughout the night. One night has passed. Upon waking up, Lucy still frets over the lost necklace. However, Owen has already found it for her. Additionally, Owen presents her with a precious ring, though Lucy finds it expensive. Owen insists that she accept it, expressing that the ring conveys his deep love for Lucy. At the party, Lucy encounters Henry once again. She doesn't really want to talk to Henry, but Henry rudely pulls her away. Unwilling to have much to do with Henry, Lucy attempts to leave, which angers Henry. He forcefully tries to kiss her, but fortunately, Owen arrives just in time. Owen mercilessly punches Henry and engages in a heated argument with him. Owen wastes no time in kissing Lucy in Henry's pained gaze and tightly embracing her as they leave. Henry tries to chase after them, but is stopped by Krista. Inside the car, Owen gently comforts Lucy, expressing his deep love for her. Lucy feels extremely touched, and the two passionately embrace and kiss each other. The scene shifts, with Krista confronting Lucy in the restaurant. Steve blocks Krista from questioning Lucy's actions, but Krista still tries to use money to drive Lucy away. Unfazed, Lucy reveals the news of Henry's ex-girlfriend, Maya, soon returning. Krista leaves in anger. As Lucy rises, she accidentally breaks a glass, and Steve unexpectedly notices the birthmark on her hand. Lucy feels offended by this action and withdraws her hand, leaving Steve deep in thought. Henry remains infuriated by Lucy's desire to terminate the contract, dragging her out forcefully after she visited his home. Henry rudely lets go of Lucy and gets into an argument with her in the garden. During the dispute between Lucy and Henry, her necklace falls to the ground. Henry tries to help up the fallen Lucy, but she refuses. At that moment, Sophia approaches. Not wanting to engage with Sophia, Lucy chooses to leave. As Henry is about to leave, he suddenly notices the necklace dropped on the floor and crouches down to pick it up. Lucy realizes that her necklace is missing and returns to the garden to search for it. Owen tries to calm her down. At that point, upstairs, Henry witnesses the scene. Realizing her necklace is in Henry's possession, he lures her to the bar with it. For the necklace, Lucy rushed to find him. Henry holds the necklace as bait and asks Lucy to make a bet with him. In order to retrieve the necklace that holds memories, she is compelled to accept Henry's proposed gamble. However, she loses and is forced to remove her clothes. Just as Lucy is about to take off her clothes, Henry feels compassion and inwardly cannot bear the sight. Still, Lucy feels so shamed that she angrily slaps Henry. Inside the car, Lucy is eager to get out, but Henry tries to force a kiss on her. She struggles desperately and slaps his face. Enraged by Lucy's resistance, Henry is very angry and throws the necklace at her face, causing a cut on her skin. Lucy seizes the opportunity to escape from his car. After Lucy gets out of the car, Henry drives off. She is abandoned on the rainy roadside as the weather suddenly changes. In her moment of despair, Owen appears like a savior, rescuing her from the predicament. Lucy is happy and joyfully shows him the recovered necklace, which Owen gallantly places around her neck, finds her wound, and helps clean the wound on her face. As the ambiguous atmosphere intensifies, Lucy feels shy as Owen affectionately cups her face. Lucy intends to bid farewell and head home. However, Owen reluctantly holds her hand and pulls her into his embrace. Lucy stays overnight at Owen's house, and when Owen walks out of the bathroom bare-chested, Lucy can't help but be captivated by him. She gazes at his back, with feelings of admiration welling up in her heart. The next morning, as Lucy goes downstairs, she sees Owen preparing breakfast for her, feeling immensely happy and being appreciative of his cooking. At that moment, Owen receives a notification to attend a dinner party. Lucy accompanies Owen to the banquet, but Krista is extremely displeased with her presence and feels angry at her brother for defending Lucy. Owen has an urgent matter to discuss with Steve, and Krista takes the opportunity to confront Lucy with secretly taken photos. During their argument, Krista accidentally pushes Lucy down the stairs, causing Lucy to faint on the spot. Owen rushes over, tenderly lifting her up, while Krista is overwhelmed with guilt. However, as they pass by Henry, he stubbornly refuses to back down, insisting that Owen should let go of Lucy. Just then, Maya suddenly appears. Maya happily tells Henry that she's back, but Krista is upset about it and she speaks out against Maya. Maya is ready to leave. Henry grabs the girl he once loved the most, and Owen seizes the chance to carry the unconscious Lucy away. Henry is about to pursue them, but he has to stay behind to protect the fallen Maya. In the hospital, Lucy has already regained consciousness, and Owen is attentively taking care of her. However, Krista is displeased with her brother speaking up for Lucy, leading to a quarrel between them. After Lucy falls, Owen is heartbroken and feels deeply pained. This incident further solidifies his determination to carefully protect Lucy in the future. Meanwhile, Sophia reveals the relationship between Lucy, Henry, and Owen to their grandfather. But grandfather still defends Lucy, much to Sophia's displeasure. After investigating some matters, Grandpa mistakenly believes that Owen and his brother are competing for the same girlfriend. Enraged, he rushes to the hospital to question Owen. However, Owen firmly asserts that Lucy is his girlfriend, provoking the grandfather to the point where he even raises his cane as if to punish Owen. To ensure Lucy's peaceful recovery, Owen and the grandfather go to the hospital corridor together to have a frank discussion. Owen candidly discloses the details of the professional partnership agreement he has with Lucy, but also sincerely tells the grandfather that he deeply loves Lucy. On the other hand, Maya is upset that Henry is coming to visit Lucy and accompanies Henry anyway. However, their conversation is being heard loud and clear by Henry. Owen's honesty touches the grandfather and earns his blessing. Grandpa promises to stop interfering in their relationship, much to Owen's delight. At this moment, Maya arrives with Henry to provoke Lucy. They use provocative words to agitate Lucy, flaunting their affection in front of her, attempting to provoke her, but Lucy remains deeply indifferent. Fortunately, Owen arrives just in time and, assuming the role of an elder brother, states that his sister-in-law needs rest, promptly ushering them away. Henry is angry when he hears this, but leaves anyway. As the situation grows increasingly delicate, Owen is poised to kiss Lucy, only to be interrupted by the sudden appearance of the two siblings. However, Krista feels dejected as Henry and Maya walk away hand in hand. She unleashes her emotions on Lucy, who tries her best to comfort her. Despite Lucy's efforts, she remains unappeased, uttering a few harsh words towards Lucy before leaving, making the whole situation even more awkward. A few days later, Lucy has recovered. In the car, Lucy is puzzled as this isn't the way back home and curiously asks Owen where he is taking her, but Owen doesn't tell her. Instead, he makes her guess. Owen continues to look at her eyes ambiguously, teasing Lucy. In fact, Owen brings the now discharged Lucy to the jewelry store to pick up their grandfather's birthday banquet gift. Lucy is captivated by a pair of exquisite cufflinks and decides to gift them to Owen as a token of appreciation for his care during this period, making Owen very happy. Coincidentally, Henry and Maya, who are out shopping on the street, witness this scene. Maya intentionally provokes Henry with her words. Maya and her best friend are in the bathroom discussing Krista, using various hurtful words to mock Krista's innocence, when Lucy, who happens to pass by, overhears them. Lucy retaliates by mocking them back, angering Mia and her best friends. They decide to confront Lucy and prepare for a fight, but they are no match for Lucy. In the end, their attempt ends in failure, and Lucy emerges victorious. Grandpa's birthday banquet finally arrives, and Owen attends with Lucy, much to Grandpa's satisfaction with both the gift and Lucy's presence. However, Henry and Krista don't seem very happy. After the banquet, Sophia invites Krista to stay overnight. As it's already late, Grandpa also extends an invitation for Lucy and Owen to stay the night. Henry opposes the suggestion, but ultimately both Lucy and Krista end up staying. Sophia prepares 2 special fruit juices for Krista, hoping to create a lovely evening for her and Henry, potentially fostering a romantic connection between them. However, when Lucy comes out looking for water because she's thirsty, she mistakenly takes both glasses of juice. Henry continues to try to win Lucy's favor. She kicks him, and before leaving with 2 glasses of juice, she even calls him a scoundrel. Henry leaves the kitchen in agony from the kicks he received. Krista changes into a beautiful dress to find the juice, but nothing, unaware that Lucy mistakenly drank. When Owen returns to the room, he finds Lucy in a state of unconsciousness due to drinking drug juice. Simultaneously, Owen himself experiences a surge of desire after consuming the same spiked juice. The atmosphere in the room becomes increasingly heated, and the relationship between them grows more ambiguous. Lucy takes the initiative to kiss Owen and unconsciously unbuttons his shirt. Unable to resist Lucy's seduction, Owen lets down his guard, warmly responds to her, and spends a wonderful night with her. The next morning, Lucy wakes up in Owen's arms. She tries to quietly get up, but Owen pulls her back into his embrace. Owen is deeply captivated by Lucy, wanting to kiss his beloved once again, further deepening their feelings for each other. Meanwhile, Henry feels extremely jealous because Lucy stayed overnight in Owen's room. Lucy intervenes in Henry's actions and, in front of him, kisses Owen, provoking Henry's anger. Krista is somewhat unhappy about last night's failure. At this moment, the grandfather's announcement of preparing for Henry and Krista's engagement banquet, however, Henry is very reluctant, ultimately causing Krista to leave in anger. This leading to a heated argument. Maya learns that Krista is about to get engaged to Henry and plans to kidnap Krista. This information has also reached Lucy. Upon learning this news, Lucy coincidentally encounters Krista being kidnapped. Lucy tries to help but ends up getting captured by the kidnappers herself. At this critical moment, Steve receives a call from the kidnappers and learns that they have been abducted. Quick thinking, Lucy reacts promptly, successfully deceiving the kidnappers temporarily and escaping with Krista. However, as they make their getaway, they are unfortunately spotted by the kidnappers. Just as the situation escalates, Owen and Steve appear in time. Lucy and Owen work together efficiently, managing to subdue the kidnappers and resolve the crisis. They catch Lucy at the same time. Steve's concern for Lucy also gets Owen's attention. Steve finally confesses that Lucy is actually his long-lost sister, as Lucy has a distinctive birthmark on her hand for identification. Lucy reunites with her biological parents, while Krista, feeling guilty as their adopted daughter, sits quietly on the side. To give Lucy enough time to come to terms with this revelation, they decide to leave her in Owen's care. And Krista is sad to leave. Owen is delighted that Lucy was able to find her family. He picks up Lucy, carrying her back to bed. Also, he tucks her in the blankets affectionately, gently kisses her forehead, provides her with comfort and warmth. Once everything is settled, he caresses Lucy's head, preparing to uncover the mastermind behind the scenes. Krista learns that Maya is the mastermind behind the kidnapping. She seeks out Lucy, and the two reconcile. They encounter Maya on the roadside, intending to confront her after getting off the car, only to unexpectedly witness Maya arguing with her mother and brother. Maya's mom slaps her. The three of them engage in a heated argument on the roadside, as Maya's mother feels that Maya has not given her enough money. Seeing these familiar faces, Lucy suddenly recalls her childhood experience of being separated from her family by Maya and her mother. She gets out of the car to question Maya and slaps her. Maya is puzzled by this, as she is questioned about the truth behind the events that led to her being harmed and separated from her family years ago, only to be provoked by her. To comfort Lucy, Krista takes her out for a stroll. Henry exposes Maya's true nature, revealing her as a woman who meddles in other people's families and values vanity, sparking a heated argument. Maya, furious and humiliated, adamantly declares that she will not cut ties with Henry, claiming they are both equally selfish. These words sting Henry's heart. Intoxicated, Henry encounters Steve and Owen. Steve angrily throws a punch at him. At that moment, intoxicated Lucy coincidentally appears, with Owen demanding that Henry leave Lucy. At the banquet, Maya orchestrates a conspiracy, attempting to make everyone believe that Lucy is a woman who destroys families. However, today's Lucy has a partner and loved ones, and is no longer the orphan she once was. Lucy's family stand united, providing her with unwavering support. While waiting for Owen to pick her up, Lucy is suddenly kidnapped by Maya. Henry happens to witness the scene and feels anxious. Trapped in a warehouse, Lucy taunts Maya, provoking her. Maya and her brother are tormenting Lucy, intending to teach her a lesson. As Maya is about to lay hands on Lucy, Owen and Henry suddenly appear. Enraged, Maya lunges at Lucy with a knife, but Owen intervenes just in time, blocking the potentially fatal blow. Waiting for Owen to rescue her, Lucy is consumed with worry and eventually faints. Lucy and Owen both wake up simultaneously, finally realizing each other's preciousness. Despite their own pains, they embrace each other in the hospital corridor. In a moment of uncontrollable emotion, they share a deep kiss, a scene that also wrenches Henry's heart. Krista hides away out of guilt for her past actions, but Lucy finds her. Krista intends to leave Steve's family and give the home back to Lucy, yet Lucy's sincerity touches her heart. Henry still wants to win her back, but he realizes his sincerity has come too late. Lucy has found her true love and is happily living with Owen. They gaze lovingly at each other, welcoming their true happiness.